and final part of my September book haul. If you missed the first two parts, you can click here for my giveaways, arcs and library book haul, or you can click here for my wire shot book haul. So go check those out. If you've already seen those, then stay put, because this is my birthday / Paris book haul. Let's do this. Hi everybody, it's Lydia here. So I turned 26 on the 26th of September. It was pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I spent it in Paris, it was awesome. I got lots of books for my birthday because pretty much the entire birthday list that I made up was books, because yay, books. First up, however, before my birthday, I went to Paris. And when I was in Paris, like I always do every time I'm in Paris, I went to Shakespeare and Company. This time I bought The Winter's Tale by William Shakespeare. Every time I go to see a Shakespeare that I haven't yet read or seen before, I like to read it before I've seen it, and I'm going to see The Winter's Tale in November. I'm going to see the Ken Branagh, Judi Dench production. It's going to be amazing. I'm so excited. But I've never read The Winter's Tale or seen it on stage before, so I wanted to read it beforehand, and I got this gorgeous edition. This is the RSC edition, and look at it, it's so pretty. Also, while I was at Shakespeare and Company, didn't buy any of the books because money, I'm not gonna lie, money costs a little bit in that shop, but I love it. But I did buy a tote bag. I've wanted a tote bag for a while because I'm going to Wire Shot, and I knew I was going to be taking loads of books with me to get signed and probably coming back with a few more that I bought, because let's be honest, that's going to happen. So I wanted a tote bag, so I got this. The best thing about it is, on the other side, it has the bookshop. This is the upstairs. This is in, well, it used to be the children's section upstairs at the top of the stairs, but it's no longer the children's section. I don't know why they moved it all. Anyway, it's really cool. It has the "be not inhospitable to strangers lest they be angels in disguise" quote that's above the bit that goes towards the library, and it's gorgeous. It's amazing. I love it. It's so pretty. Yeah. Finally came home from Paris. Paris was awesome. Yay. I got a load of books for my birthday. It was awesome. These were all books I asked for. First up, I asked for 3 books that I really like begged to be given because I absolutely wanted them like above anything else. One of those was Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. Don't have that yet because I'm filming this on the 29th and it's only just come out, and Amazon are being slow because Amazon. So I haven't got that yet, but I have got Asking for It by Louise O'Neill, which I'm just so excited to read. It's just meant to be amazing. The feminist in me is just like, yes, or just the woman or the person in me is just like, yes, I need to read that book. So yes, yes. And the third book after Six of Crows and Asking for It that I definitely asked for, or I absolutely was like, please give this to me, was House of Leaves by Mark Z. Danielewski. Don't know why I said Z, we always say Z in the UK. I've wanted this book for years. It's been on my Christmas and birthday lists for years, because it's amazing. It's huge, but I'm really excited about it. It's just all like well formatted and interesting and fascinating, and oh my god, so excited about this book. I heard about this after I read S by J.J. Abrams and Doug Dorst, and I absolutely love that book, and I was looking for a book that was kind of similar to that, or at least as similar as I can get. There aren't any other books that are the same kind of thing as S, but this came close, and it's meant to be really good, and I'm so excited for it, and it's lovely and big. So I also just sent like a wish list of just a gazillion books that I want to get at some point, and to pick a load of books off of, because I think that's great because it means that you don't know what books you're necessarily going to get, but you're getting books that you want. So these are all, the next 3 are things that were on that list. So first up, I got The Mask of the Red Death by Bethany Griffin. This is inspired by the Edgar Allan Poe short story of the same name, and that short story is my favourite of his short stories. It's just amazing, and it's kind of a modern retelling of that as far as I can tell. I love Gothic literature, and I love the current sort of resurgence in Gothic horror and Gothic literature, because description in Gothic literature is just so deliciously wonderful, and I love it, and I cannot wait to read this. And look at the cover. Isn't that cover gorgeous? Next up, I got The Little Paris Bookshop by Nina George. I saw this on Twitter a while back, and I was like, That sounds like it's right up my alley. I kind of have fallen in love with just really heartwarming stories based in Paris. Ever since I read The Confectioner's Tale earlier this year, which I loved, I've kind of just fallen in love with books about Paris. Because Paris and books. But yeah, this is about a guy who owns a bookshop in Paris, and he's kind of the go-to guy if you want to find like the perfect book for you. He will find the perfect book for you. The only thing that he can't solve is himself. He has never been able to find the perfect person for him, so he's lived broken-hearted for years. And it's about a bookshop, and it's about Paris, and it's about just sweet old man trying to fall in love. I don't even know if he is old. He's probably not. I don't know, but it just sounds really sweet, and yeah. And finally, the final book on this ridiculously long September book haul is Kill Shakespeare, Volume 1 by Conor McCreary, Anthony Del Cole and Andy Bellinger. I've wanted this for so long. As you all know, I'm a Shakespeare nerd, and this is a comic book about Shakespeare. It's basically about all the kind of villains from Shakespeare, so people like Lady M and Richard III, they want to kill Shakespeare. They have to fight against Shakespeare's heroes, so Hamlet, Juliet, Othello and Falstaff. I can't wait to read this because Shakespeare and graphic novels and yeah, like heaven on earth. So that is it for my September book haul. 3 videos and over 30 books later, I'm done. Again, if you missed the previous 2 videos, I will link you here and here. Go check them out. Just so many awesome books. Don't ask me how I'm going to read all these books, because I don't know. But yay, books! I'm currently surrounded by books. It's awesome. That is it for me today. I will see you again soon, but until then, bye!